Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm Lloyd Allen. Minister of State for Grand Bahama in the Office of the Prime Minister, Kwesi Thompson, stated that the Grand Bahamian economy is on an upswing. Thompson noted there has been an increase in air arrivals in January, February, and April this year, and for the calendar year of 2018. He added air and sea arrivals are also up 9.1%. He explained with an increase in exemption totals since the increased duty allowance to $500 last year, every dollar exempted is a dollar saved by Bahamians. Thompson added numbers are also down slightly for unemployment for Grand Bahama, and this, he says, spells good news for all. Also in local business developments, Governor of the Bahamas Central Bank, John Rowe, recently said at the launch of the Association of Certified Anti-Money Laundering Specialists, Bahamas chapter, that some of these recent initiatives of the Bahamian regulators and the government were to identify that our compliance culture was not sufficiently risk-based. The result, he says, was that financial inclusion and access was hindered for those on the margins of the system. Governor Rowe added that the Central Bank of the Bahamas has already placed its support behind the recent training initiative and feels it will allow the Bahamas to make more necessary and qualitative decisions in perfecting its national AML and CFT regime. From the international business sector, parties to the WTO's government procurement agreement welcomed Ecuador and the Philippines as new observers to the GPA committee at its meeting yesterday. The parties also approved the United Kingdom's request for a 6-month extension to submit its instrument of accession to the GPA in its own right. This brings up to 34 the number of WTO members or observers to the agreement. 9 of these observers are in the process of negotiating their accession to the GPA. Ecuador said its government has made transparency, discrimination, and efficiency use of state resources a goal for its procurement policies, and noted that the Inter-American Development Bank has recognized Ecuador as having one of the most advanced procurement systems in Latin America. This has been your Royal Fidelity Business News. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Lloyd Allen.